Hey there. Wait. Oh. Hello there. This is the start of my podcast, Toad Talks. This is gonna be the first episode, 2022, in a wrap. So we're gonna be talking about a lot of things. This is so awkward. And then I have talking points. So I'm gonna be going through all these events and whatnot, and new movies that came out, games, and just a bunch of stuff I'm interested in that happened in 2022. And I feel like that's gonna be a good first episode because, it's just gonna really have y'all get to know me, y'all. And then I also have my boy Johnny with me. He's going to be
Guest star.
guest star. Yeah, that's the word. And then later we're gonna have another guest star, Curtis. And yeah. So what should we talk about first, Johnny?
All right, so a lot of big things happened in 2022. Let's go personal. You switched jobs.
I switched jobs. So I was working at Papa Murphy's and I am now working at Walmart. I fucking hate Papa Murphy's. Let me tell you, nasty ass pizza.
I like their pizza. I think it's okay.
Well, you didn't work there.
Okay.
It's
I love their
gross.
cinnamon pinwheels.
They do have good cinnamon pinwheels, and those aren't that gross. But, I don't know. Just overall, not the best work environment. But yeah, I took home free pizza all the time. It was great. It wasn't great. I don't know why I said that.
It's great for your family.
It was great for my family. Anything
And now
you want to talk about?
Walmart's just the dream.
Yeah, so I switched to Walmart. Now, at Walmart, I was thinking I was going to be folding clothes. I'm answering phones, I also do I also fold clothes, and I stock, and I do a lot of stuff, and I like it a lot more than I like Papa Murphy's. I got paid a lot more at Papa Murphy's, but I'm a lot more flexible with my hours at Walmart, which is really nice. And yeah.
Yeah.
This year, 2022, we really gotta address the elephant in the room. We got two queens that died. We got Miss
Lizzie.
Queen Elizabeth, kind of three, because we also have Betty White.
Yes. She was so close to 100 too, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
she was really close.
Like days away.
Yeah, she was like a
yeah.
few weeks away, months, days, I don't know, but R.I.P. Eazy-E.
Yep.
I love my choppa.
All right. And the third and
And
final.
then the third and final queen that has recently passed away, and this, I'm going to let Johnny talk about this for a little bit because he did live with this queen. The queen
of the universe.
Yeah, of the universe.
Willow DePillow.
Yeah.
My fat, morbidly obese beagle. She, we had her for like 10 years, and Cullen fell in love with her, and now hates his own dog because that dog can never live up to Willow's name. So,
yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say about that.
It's been really sad. You guys, unfortunately, had to put her down, right?
Yes. Like literally two days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Was that the day after Christmas Eve, or
No.
or the day after Christmas?
It was the 27th, I believe.
Okay. Regardless, it was.
And my dad got his Christmas wish because he hated that dog.
Yeah, I think he secretly kind of.
He did. Yeah.
Loved her though. And then what's the next point? COVID ending, or not COVID ending. Obviously, COVID is still here.
Yeah.
Mask up. Just kidding.
I don't really understand this because like there wasn't really a point where I just like heard that COVID was like over. But
Yeah, just like kinda
it faded
disappeared.
away. But we're pretty in the clear now with that.
I'll definitely do another episode about COVID because
I don't want them to get in this political stuff.
yeah, I don't want to be getting into the first episode.
You can do that by yourself.
Yeah. Basically, quarantine ended this year, or this was like the first full year that quarantine has been done, and it's been a good time. I will say that. Although I didn't hate quarantine as much as everyone else did, it's nice being back to things how they were. This is kind of my first full like regular year of high school, and it's my senior year. I'm 17 years old. I'm a minor, so don't So don't be perving in my comments or.
Well, you can
I know my
you can perv his comments. He won't
Yeah,
mind.
you can.
He just won't respond.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Any you cuties
All
out
right.
there? Anyways,
So what else did you do this year?
so again, transitioning, senior year and college applications. Yeah, so I have no idea what I'm doing with my life, but I feel like I was gonna say I have it narrowed down. I don't really have it narrowed down, and I don't really know what I want to do. I'm into a few things. This is gonna be good for my first episode.
Yeah.
I like to hike. I'm obsessed with Pokemon and Minecraft.
That was not a good second or third thing to say. You should open up with some more.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm into
that's it?
sewing. I
Okay.
like art, pottery, specifically ceramics. I'm a crafty gal. Let me tell you. I like the idea of fishing, but every single time I go out fishing, something else happens.
Yeah.
And I end up just totally doing something else. I kind of like to cook. Some people are not gonna like. Some people are gonna be like, "Oh,
Just say it.
we're not listening." I'm a vegan.
You're not a vegan. You're a vegetarian.
I'm a vegetarian.
You're a transitioning vegan.
I'm a transitioning vegan. I want to go vegan. I'll probably do a episode about that, but probably a few because it's my only personality trait. But I'm a vegetarian, and yeah,
If you listen this far and that's a turn off, it doesn't matter because you made it this far.
I'll turn you on in other ways.
Yeah, he wants to do ASMR episodes in the future.
Oh yeah, I'll also be doing ASMR episodes. That's another thing I like, ASMR. One thing about me is I'm gonna listen to ASMR. Let me tell you, I'm not falling asleep with lights on, and if I don't hear in my ears, these eyes aren't closing. Unless if I'm at school.
Okay,
I'm very good at sleeping.
That's enough of that.
But, yeah. I also like hammocking. Sometimes I sleep in a hammock. But
Yeah, he has one over his bed, which I think is pretty sick.
yeah, I'm one of those granola looking boys. I'm
Okay.
not really a granola guy, but
Talk more about your pottery. I think that's pretty interesting.
yeah, I'm just into ceramics. Every year I get really into a different like last year I was super into sewing. The year before that I was really into.
When you were young, it was eating.
Yeah.
Eating energy.
Yeah, I ate energy, and what I would do was I would just pretend I was like inhaling something, and I would like wave my arms around, and then I would just make a little straw, and I'd suck it up. Since this isn't like a video podcast, maybe I'll get to that one day, but I don't know. We'll see.
You guys can't see it. It's a great visual, though.
Yeah, I do like to eat energy. Oh,
Still a hobby of yours.
And the other day, this is the craziest thing ever. And nobody's going to believe this if they weren't there. But what did your mom make? For Christmas?
What's it called? Quiche.
Quiche. So, Miss Katie, not Kitty K Nails. Love you, Katie. So
I don't know who that is. Okay, just go past
okay,
that.
anyways, so Katie made quiche, and I was around the table, and we were all talking about how I used to eat energy, and I went around and I just kind of snatched some energy.
All of the energy from the room.
I don't know how to explain this. Like everybody has an
absurd
aura.
amount of energy.
Yeah, everyone just has like an aura or an energy about them, and I just snatched it, and I was like sucking everybody's energy up, and I got a bloody nose, and the blood was all over the quiche, and it
was
like
a turn off.
It was like, and the quiche was like sponging it up. It was like a bloody sack of.
Also, if you think we're serious about the energy, yeah, we're not. Well, Cullen might be.
I'm kind of into that aura stuff. I'm a Taurus. So if you're an Earth sign or
I'm a Virgo.
Yeah, we got 2 Earth signs here.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah. In 3,
I'm a virgin.
Curtis is a virgin,
but he's also a Capricorn. So we have the big 3. That's like an unstoppable trio. Sorry, I got to be a little bit quieter because my mom is.
Mommy's sleeping.
Mommy.
Okay. All right, let's just move.
Yeah.
All right, so you're okay. So you're really into Marvel, aren't you?
I love Marvel. I love me a good Marvel film. Let me tell you, Shang-Chi, best Marvel movie that's come out in recent years. The ending was amazing, and they better pick it up with his sister starting, like, continuing the society or whatever. I love it.
I watched about the first half of that, and it's not that it was boring. I just didn't have time to finish it, and I haven't gotten back to it.
It's good.
I'll give it a watch.
I understand why people don't like it, but I really do think it's... I hope that they do more movies like that.
I think it was kind of a weird attempt at, like, Marvel's comedy.
Yeah, Marvel's comedy is going downhill. I don't know what's going up with that, right. But yeah.
What other ones?
Thor. I did not like the new Thor movie.
Was that Love and Thunder?
Yeah, Love and Thunder. I don't know if that's
weird.
The third one.
It looked weird and like cheesy from the trailer. I never watched it.
Yeah, it wasn't good. They marketed it like it was going to be the Guardians in the Galaxy and Thor, and the Guardians in the Galaxy were in it for like 2 seconds. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
She-Hulk. It was okay. Daredevil was in it. I love Daredevil. I grew up watching, Iron Fist and all that. The Defenders, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, love my girl. But I just wasn't really a fan of She-Hulk. But she's cool. She's a cool character. Miss Marvel. I have very mixed feelings on this. I didn't like the style it was in, but I think that she's going to be really cool. And I'm excited to watch the Captain Marvel movie that she's going to be in soon, in Phase 5. That's starting soon. I'm excited. We also got some announcements, but I'll probably do some other videos on, like, the new Fantastic Four movie and all of those.
Deadpool 3.
Oh, yeah, Deadpool 3 announcement. One thing about me, let me tell you, I like the X-Men.
I think Deadpool is actually hilarious.
Deadpool's hilarious. Mm-hmm. I'm not a huge... Well, Ryan Reynolds, of course. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited to see how that ties in, because he's in the... I can't remember the different worlds. I always get them confused. But he's in a different universe, so that means that we're going to have some more multiverse madness. Oh, and I didn't write that one down, but I'm excited. I was a big fan of that Wanda... Shit. I don't think Wanda's dead. I have a feeling Wanda's not dead. But, yeah.
And the new Black Panther movie.
Black Panther.
You can speak on that because of your siblings.
Yeah, so my siblings love Black Panther.
Yeah, they're a Black Panther family.
Yes. My little sister used to watch it every single day like everyone else.
It was that and Moana. Those are the two big ones. The Black Panthers... Yeah. Yeah,
I have not watched it yet. Some of my family members have watched it.
You haven't watched the new one.
I haven't watched the new one. I've obviously have seen Black Panther.
But yeah, the new one looks really good. Yeah. I thought we should have gone and do it in the theaters, but
yes. And I've heard good things about it. Yeah. There's some other movies that I'm going to talk about, and like TV shows, film. So going off of that Marvel thing, some other new movies I want to watch. We're going to go with I want to watch Avatar 2. It's 3 hours, but it looks good.
No, I've heard some mixed stuff about that, because obviously the effects and stuff are insane, but I heard the storyline is not that good. And for a decade long build up, and it was supposed to be like the best movie in the world. I'm not going to spend my time. If I'm not going to watch it in the theater, I'm never going to watch it, because the effects will be really good in the theater.
And I want to watch it in 3D. I don't know if that's still a thing, but
I think it is. Yeah, like IMAX.
So
I'll probably give it a watch. But if it goes out of theaters before I see it, I'm probably not going to ever spend 3 hours and 30 minutes of my life watching it without,
I said that, but I also watched The Lord of the Rings, and I really just don't like
I'm reading those right now. They're solid.
I read The Hobbit when I was little, and...
Yeah. Well, they're boring. But they're good. Yeah.
It's weird. I actually don't hate those as much. I hate... One thing about me, let me tell you, I don't like Star Wars. So
you're not going to talk about this while I'm here. You can go on a little ramble.
I'll go on a rant about that later. But
okay. So what other like film productions did you like?
I'll get into ones I like, but there's some other ones that I want to talk about that are going to be ending 2022 with a bang.
Yeah.
So I guess
we're starting 2023.
Yeah, we're starting 2023. This Megan movie. I'm so excited for this.
I think it looks weird, but like I kind of want to watch it at the same time.
It's hilarious. I love it.
It does look funny.
And we have
Like the way she dances.
yes. And we have an Aunt Megan who's also a redhead.
She is a ginger.
She's the ginger ninja.
We love our
She
gingers.
is. Love you, gingerbread woman. Yeah. So that's gonna be fun. I'm excited. What else? Menu looks
Never heard of it.
good. It's kind of like a horror movie or a thriller, I guess.
Yeah.
There's another one that I'm thinking of that I'm just not processing, but
You'll get to those in the later episode.
yeah, I'll talk about.
Especially
I'll
when they
probably
come
do a
out.
lot of movie reviews, as like ASMR videos
If
or
you
something.
haven't, if you haven't figured out yet, there's literally just going to be the most random stuff on all these episodes.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about really weird stuff, or not weird, but well, I don't
Just
know.
a weird hodgepodge.
Yeah. So some TV shows I watched this year, or like movies I really liked. Hilda, season 2 came out, and the movie.
That was, I finished those in the summer with you.
Yes.
Well, you had finished them way before, but I finished them in the summer, and they were amazing. Any Gravity Falls fans out there, got to give Hilda a watch.
Yes, very good. And I skipped. I fixed sick so I could watch the movie, and it was worth it.
No, and like I thought it was done, but I guess season 3's coming
Yes,
out.
season 3 is coming out
I'm
this
very
year,
hyped about that.
but it's gonna be the final season. But I don't mind.
I don't mind.
And I'm gonna start reading the graphic novels for that too.
I don't want to spend money on that, but
I'll go.
look
I'll
good.
go to the public library.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
good call.
And I'll just send you screenshots of every single page. So
Yes.
there we go.
Along with various other photos. I'm just kidding. We're cousins. Sorry.
Well,
And straight.
that's never stopped us before.
Okay.
So, Lou, we got a good thriller. I watched this with my boo Quinn. Love you, boo.
Are you gonna tell any of your friends about this podcast?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was really good. I really liked it. It's Netflix original. Amazing. Give it a watch if you like outdoorsy.
I have
like,
not watched it yet.
Creepy.
It's on Netflix.
It's great. We should
Show
watch
or
it
movie?
tonight. It's a movie.
I'll watch it.
Dead to Me season 3 came out. Final season. What? Like
Like
it
what?
was. Yeah. Like what? Like the fuck? It was just really weird. I don't know. I didn't hate it, but it just I don't know. It kind of they had some loose ends that they just did not fix, and I don't know. I don't love that. Dead to Me or Smile.
Okay, I actually watched this one.
Smile.
This one? Okay. I don't want to say it was a good movie, but if you're going just to get the absolute life scared out of you, I would suggest it. And Cullen's going to say that it didn't scare him, but he also was watching horror movies when he was 5, so.
Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't that scary to me, but
I thought
my friend
yeah.
brought her baby for school into the theater.
You mean her robotic baby?
Yeah, and it died while we were watching the movie, and
So
we were
that goes to show.
breaking its neck on accident. Well, we weren't breaking its neck, but yeah. I don't know if it died, but we got a bad grade, or she got a bad grade, not me. And we gave it to the front desk lady. She was so nice about it, and we watched it late on a school night. So
I watched it around Halloween, and I did not sleep that night. I did not sleep that night. It was bad. I was terrified by that movie because I think it got overhyped to me, and it wasn't the kind of overhyped where it's like a letdown. It was that when something gets hyped up as scary, I thought it was way scarier even when it wasn't. So I thought it was terrifying.
it was creepy. It
Yeah.
was definitely creepy, and
if-
they had good jump scares.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had some good as
Really
jump
good.
scares.
And if you haven't seen it yet, you're gonna watch it after it comes out of theaters, and it's not gonna seem as good. Watching it in theaters is a different experience for any kind of horror film.
it's out of theaters now.
It's out of theaters, yeah.
It's
so
on
if you haven't seen it yet and you do watch it and
Apple
you think,
TV.
yeah, it's not gonna be as scary, but it'll still be good.
It was a good movie though.
It was
I will
solid.
say that.
Good enough to make the podcast. So
The Pokemon anime has ended. Or its last 11 episodes are going to be airing in a new little mini series.
aren't they making it without Ash?
Yeah, they're gonna make it so it's just gonna have a new protagonist, but
So it's not ending
Yeah.
per se, but yeah.
it's not ending, and it's very possible that it's either Ash's daughter or it's going to be somebody else. And then Ash is going to be the champion. Ash beat all the other champions. If you have not watched it,
Yeah, he literally was a choke god for the first decades of that show.
yes,
I'm glad he finally gets a win.
Yes, and he finally got the W against Leon. It was a good battle. And I obviously have not even watched half of the episodes of the Pokemon anime, probably not even a fourth.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot.
Still like very interesting, and I'm a big Pokemon fan, so
You'll find that out in this podcast.
yeah, I'll probably talk about and like mention Pokemon a lot. But yeah. I'm glad that happened because I think that it needed something new to spice it up. And everyone was saying, like, after he won, and there were a few more episodes, everyone was like, why does everyone think that Ash is gonna be leaving and stuff? And he did, so
yeah.
Fuck all you bitches. Suck my balls.
What was that?
Yeah. Attack on Titan Season 4. I don't have a ton to say. I'm not a huge Attack on Titan fan. I'm gonna get attacked for that. It's good, but it's just.
But you are a pretty big anime guy. And
I am an anime guy.
You didn't like it that much.
I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's just not my style, I guess. But yeah, it was good. I liked it. Okay,
right.
so we're gonna be talking about some games.
And if you don't like Pokemon, just stop listening to this episode and come back for the next one because
We might also talk a little bit about Minecraft.
we just might, yeah.
Yeah, might give Minecraft a little shot.
Yeah.
But we are going to be talking about Pokemon Go, Pokemon Legends Arceus, BDSP. Even though that's 2021, but
it was still a
like
good game.
late. So that's what I'm gonna.
And then Scarlet and Violet, obviously.
Yeah. So BDSP, we grew up. I think
Gen
that
4
one
was
of our
all of our
games.
first generation. So
Yeah.
Sinnoh and then the Johto remakes are all. Well, those are my favorites. You liked Black and White.
I like Black and White.
Black and White too, but I obviously like those, but those weren't my favorites.
Yeah. So I like BDSP. I don't think it's a good remake. I think it's like one of the worst the games
still a
that they've
good
ever
game.
put out. But I think it's still a good game. I think it.
I hate-
give it too much hate.
I don't want to be the one to say this, but I just hate the chibi type
Yeah.
that just it didn't ruin it for me, but like it made it a lot less appealing.
I don't like.
I haven't finished those games, by the way.
I
I'm
don't.
still going through
yeah.
those.
I loved the Cynthia battle. Probably the best battle ever.
Ever? Like out of any game?
Pokemon, yeah, probably.
Huh. All right.
Because
I'll
it was
respect that.
harder than the original, I think. But it
I haven't
was
played it yet, so I don't know.
yeah.
Okay, it's probably harder than the original, but you have the EXP share, so how much harder is it really?
Well, she has. Well, she might have had maxed out stats for her original team, but yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was really difficult.
I'll get there.
But I think it was too easy up until the Elite Four. So yeah, we're gonna do. Let's see, Legends of Arceus. There's some new forms that we got and new Pokemon.
It was also the first official open world Pokemon game.
Yes. Or I guess it wasn't like fully open world, but it was like mainly open world.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. I really liked it.
I liked how you didn't have to engage in battle, like
To
at
catch a
all
Pokemon
if you didn't want to. Yeah,
It was amazing.
and the whole Dex challenge was different. I wouldn't like that for any mainstream, like all the mainstream games, but I liked it for that game.
Yeah, for that game it worked. I really hope that might be one of my new favorite games.
And I love like the idea with time that they're playing with.
Yes.
Like how it was so long ago, but they're also like adding like anomalies and stuff.
And bringing back other characters from other games and Alder going back 1,000
Alder.
years. Obviously that's a theory, but I mean there's definitely some truth to it. And yeah, I'm just a fan.
All right. And now Scarlet and Violet.
If you picked Violet, you're wrong. You're wrong, I'm sorry, but Scarlet is where it's at.
Okay, I have Violet. So
Yeah.
I didn't really choose because I'm game sharing, but I do like Violet. Like I do like Miraidon better. I'm being honest. I don't really know the difference between the actual games, but between the legendaries, Electric is my favorite type. Electric Dragon.
Yeah.
It's a wicked type combo. Like Zekrom.
The Zekrom is cool, yeah.
It's amazing, yeah. So I don't think anyone can argue with that.
Fighting Dragon's a cool type too.
It's really, and that's the first one, right? One of the first ones, at least. I think it's the first like legendary.
Definitely the first legendary. Yeah. It's cool. I like the games. the animation's gross. I don't know why, and they don't run well. Maybe not the animation, but
I'm mad at all the lags and stuff.
But honestly, it makes it funny, so I can't even complain.
Yeah, but how funny is it? It's Gen 9.
Yeah, and it's like the worst running game ever.
Like they moved all the Elite 3DS and like regular DS games onto the Switch just for that.
I would not have minded if they just gave it a little bit more time. They honestly could have waited a whole other year, and people still would have. It still would have been the best selling game ever. But they just want money, money, money. And the anime was coming to an end, so I understand why they
needed the money,
needed to start the new games because those kind of kick off the new. But I don't know. They should have done something with like the Legends of Arceus games, or I don't.
But a lot of good Pokemon came out of this game.
Yes, great Pokemon design.
All right, let's go through our teams right now. I haven't finished the game. I'd say I'm a little over halfway through because I was on vacation when it came out, so I got a little behind, and then school came back up. So, my team right now, I chose Fuecoco, so Skeledirge, whatever his name is. I don't remember them because I nicknamed all of them. Yeah, I have him. I have Clodsire, the classic, because I love Wooper.
I have both those as well.
Yep. And then, who's my other one? I have Bombardier. Is that how you say it?
Yep. Well, yeah,
I caught that after my first Titan battle. I thought it was sick. I have Palmo, and I until today didn't know how to evolve it, but now I figured it out, so I'll do that soon. I don't even know what the last evolution looks like. I have Cyclizar. Is that the dragon type? Dragon normal?
Yeah.
Yep, I like him a lot. And then I have Finizem, whatever the evolution's name is. You know, the one that turns into a superhero?
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
The hero form or whatever.
Yep. All right, you go.
I have Tinkaton, Skeledirge, Clodsire, Kilowattrel, Giga, or what's it called?
Garganacle?
Garganacle, yeah. And then I got, what haven't I said? I don't know. I have a few. I have a shiny Frostlass. Love that girl.
And did you say this game is your first one where you like have like more than 6 members and you're just pivoting?
Yes.
them?
So I'm just kind of pivoting members. I have other ones. I did Annihilate. I have a shiny. What's it called? The thing that Ralts is evolution.
Oh, Gallade or Gardevoir?
Gallade. Yeah. I have a shiny Gallade that I just put False Swipe up on, and I'm currently trying to complete the dex, which is easier to complete the dex because
it's fine.
Because I did Scarlet instead of Violet.
How was that easier?
Because everybody did Violet, so I can trade with everybody.
Oh,
Walmart,
sure.
I trade with my peeps in the break room. My cousins, trading with them.
Yep.
Johnny, Curtis, trading with them.
Well, not me.
Not Johnny yet, but we're gonna. And Paradox forms, amazing.
Yep.
Love them.
Yep.
Yeah, they're great. They're amazing.
And then Clodsire, Wooper, that's probably my favorite regional variant.
Yeah, I'm a big Wooper fan.
Because when they first introduced that in Alola, I was not a huge fan of it, if I'm being honest. I think it's a cool concept, but I just don't like it for some reason. I don't like when they change things a lot.
Yeah.
But Wooper was very, very good. Because they kept the original design on the first evolution. Mm-hmm. And then just made it different colors, which I thought was cool. And then, yeah.
And then we got to talk about the Paradox Pokemon.
I haven't gotten there yet.
He hasn't gotten there. So
but well, you can talk about it. I don't care.
They're amazing. I definitely like the past forms because I have Scarlet more than I like the future forms. But some of the future forms are cool too. I like those a lot. And DLC for Kalos, for sure. Let me tell you. Because the crystals look just like the cannon that AZ shot. Area 0, AZ, like what? Spain is.
Explain AZ in case I don't know.
AZ is, if you played Gen 6 or the Kalos games.
He's the white-haired dude.
He's the white-haired dude that was super tall.
With the
and he was the king 3,000 years ago. Oh, his Floetta, Paradox Pokemon. You can't convince me otherwise. Like, yeah.
And I personally love the Kalos games. Those were, they obviously were too easy for everyone, and not a lot of people liked them, if I'm being honest, but I loved them.
Bring back Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
Best gimmick of them all. I haven't hated any of the gimmicks yet. But,
I hated Z Power, or Z Moves. I was not a fan.
But, yeah. You're good.
All right, now on to the next segment. We're gonna be ranking the Pokemon Go community days.
Yeah. So Pokemon Go had a big year this year. They I think this is their second year bringing back community days. So
Yeah,
they did
like-
2.
They did 3 community day classics.
Yeah,
which-
3.
Bulbasaur, Mudkip, and Dratini. And let me tell you, Bulbasaur, I was very mad I missed this one in January because I love Bulbasaur, I love Shiny Bulbasaur, and I love Shiny Venusaur.
Yeah.
And I think I have like one Venus. Maybe I don't even know if I have a Venusaur, but I missed it, and obviously the first community day was kind of in the dead spot where nobody really played Pokemon Go. So that's annoying.
I also missed this one, but later this year I did end up getting myself a shiny Bulbasaur just out of pure luck. So.
Yep. And then the Mudkip one, I was in Canada for the first one with no cell service. Mm-hmm. So I missed this one as well. So I missed both of them, and I'm very mad because I love me a pink shiny.
Yes. I did get a couple I really like.
Mudkip is my personal favorite of the whole starters.
So I'm going to give this... Well, I'll rate them after I go through all of them.
Yeah. And then Dratini, amazing shiny.
Amazing shiny.
Dragonite's
amazing Pokemon.
a good mon. I don't like Dragonite shiny as much, but it's still
It's
solid.
still really strong.
Yeah, and I don't remember if I did this one. I think I played it for maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, got myself one Dratini and then hopped off. So I didn't have enough to evolve one, or a good enough one to evolve, but I mean, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, now going through the actual community days, not the classics. We can go Spheal, Hoppip, both Sandshrews, Stuffle, Alolan Geodude, Dino, Starly, Galarian Zigzagoon, Roggenrola, Litwick, Teddiursa, and then the big wrap-up one.
And then them all.
Yep.
Obviously, all of them is the best.
Yeah, that's
But
amazing.
I did not really spend a lot of time doing this. My mom was taking pictures for one of my friends.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't that into it. So I only got a few. But
So let's just take it from the top. Spheal, I mean, it's a pretty good mon. It's cute. I don't
it's
like
a pink shiny. It's
a
cool,
pink
but-
shiny. It's a good shiny. I don't like the evolutions as much, but it's whatever. Hoppip, I mean, it's a very
Nah,
weak Pokemon
just
in the
no.
games, but I kind of have a soft spot for it.
It is Gen
Johto
1.
coming
Or Gen 2.
Johto coming out of
cool.
the cave by whatever it's called,
Yeah.
Azula Town. Or
And again, our
something like
first games were
Heart Gold and Soul
Heart Gold and
Silver.
Soul Silver.
So-
So this is one of our first Pokemon that we ever
Yeah.
ran into.
that. Okay. Sandshrews, I mean, Alolan Sandshrew is one of the better
Yeah.
regionals.
It
I
has
like-
a good shiny. And then the originals shinies, it's fine.
But I like shiny Sandslash for the original.
I agree.
And
Yeah.
they're good mons.
And those showed up in the wild as well.
Yeah. Stuffle.
Stuffle, I think I got maybe one shiny Stuffle.
Oh yeah, I haven't been. I played. I think all. I played Spheal and Hoppip, but not Sandshrew.
I didn't do Sandshrew or Stuffle, but I did
hadn't
end up
done
getting
Stuffle.
both of them in the all of the community day.
Yeah.
At the end of the year.
I like Stuffle. It's a good Pokemon.
I really like Stuffle. It's 400 candy to evolve, but you throw that boy in as your partner, and you'll
Yeah.
get him real quick.
All those ones have 1 kilometer per candy, so it's really easy. And I have a really good Stuffle that I'm planning to evolve. I just don't have the candies for it.
Yeah.
All right, Alolan Geodude. I didn't play this one either.
This one's amazing. Geodude was my first shiny ever, and
It was mine
it's
too.
Alolan, yeah.
Well, because I ran into it in the Team Rocket underground base in Mahogany Town in Soul Silver,
Yeah.
and I failed it.
I
was
did
6.
it in I believe it was Diamond or maybe Platinum. And
Yeah.
also those games came out the day I was born. Well, not the day I was born, but my second and third birthday.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got that one in Diamond at the Mall of America.
Oh, nice.
So that was nice. Oh, we're Midwest boys too.
Yes.
So we love it all.
Next, Dino. This is grad party season. I
Yes.
was on my way to a grad party in the car. Caught myself one. Pretty good. I think I evolved one.
I think I might have been around a grad party too.
Yeah.
And I think I was in between them, and my friends were driving around, and since we were in a neighborhood and it was busy, we were going under 10 miles an hour, and I was just
Cranking them out.
cranking them out. I got a lot, and
And you're a big Unova fan, so that was a good one
yes,
for you.
big Unova, so that was nice.
All right, Starly. I was mad about this one
I didn't
because
get
I was aware that it was going on, and I had something literally. The community days go from 2 to 5. I had something from 11. No. This one ended earlier. It was 11 to 2 or 11 to 3, and I had something exactly from 11 to 3, and I was so mad about it. So I did not even get to play it, and I didn't get one in the December. So, and I still don't have enough candies to evolve one. So
I was working, and I got in trouble for going on my phone, so I just put it away, and I just never got any. And then the next day, I think they had like a redeeming thing, but I wasn't into it.
Yeah.
And then end of the year, I didn't get any, and we really like Starly. Again, Gen 4.
Best
some
gen,
of our
in my opinion.
first Pokemon, and
That's like
Starly's a big one.
it's a really strong. No, it's like the Sinnoh games are really good because you can get Shinx, your starter, and then Shinx and Starly. Those are three of the best mons and my favorite mons in the entire
and you
game.
get them right away. And we could have, with the new game, we could have brought those into our like shinies into our. Johnny's not into that, but I like to do that.
What do you mean?
We could have moved a shiny Starly into BDSP.
Oh yeah, we could have. Oh well, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of that.
They usually
like
have shitty IVs though, but you could even have done like the Masudo method and maybe gotten yourself a better one. But
all right, Galarian Zigzagoon, Cohen's favorite community day.
Mm-hmm.
We'll tell you why in a little bit. We've kind of been skipping over this because we're going to bring in another guest speaker. But it was a good one. You were in town for that.
yeah, I just gotten done with a big project, I guess.
Yeah, project. Yeah.
And yeah, it was fun.
We played that together. Evolved some, got a few shinies.
Yeah, that was I'm gonna have a lot of nostalgia for that one.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
All right, Roggenrola. I think I played it for a fair amount, like just incenses from my house. Didn't get any in the December one. It was not a very good time, but because I love Gigalith.
Yes. Again, Gen 5. Love ya. I used one of those on one of my teams for one of my Gen 5 playthroughs. It has an amazing shiny. I was in between Wauwatosa and Stevens Point. And I just got done backpacking, and yeah, it was fun.
All right, Litwick. Here, this one I played, but I don't know if this was just for me or if it was just my town or my cell carrier. But did you keep like getting kicked out of the game and like it wasn't working, or was that just me?
I heard other people had that happen
because it was me.
It didn't happen to me though.
It was me and my brother, and then also my friend, who has a different cell carrier. So I don't know if it was just who knows, but it kept like cutting out, and I could not for the life of me like stay on the game. And then even on top of that, I played for the whole 3 hours, and I encountered a ton. Didn't get any. Last minute, I was driving, and I just had my brother clicking and encountering them for me, and I got one really high CP, so I evolved it. I was very happy about it.
Again, Gen 5. Loving the Gen 5 representation.
Fire Ghost's great.
Yeah, and it has a cool shiny too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a few. I was in Stevens Point for this one, and yeah, it's fun. Teddy Ursa. Oh, I'm gonna let Johnny talk about this one because he loves Teddy Ursa.
Teddy Ursa was my favorite Pokemon growing up. I don't know why. I didn't really ever use it on my team.
Gen 2.
Gen 2 though, yeah. The shiny. I mean, I really hate green shinies, but Teddy Ursa is a rare exception because I find it decent. I got a couple shinies, evolved in Ursaring. It was pretty good. Cohen's done drinking.
I had already had a shiny Teddy Ursa on Pokemon Go, so it wasn't really anything new to me. I got a few more. I went on a little walk. It wasn't anything special, but yeah, it was fun, and it was getting cold, so
yeah. And then December, there was all of them. I think the only one I got was a Alolan Sandshrew, which I guess I didn't get one from that original community day, so that's fine. But I mean, I just didn't have very good luck, and I forgot to play on the Sunday, the second day. So
yeah, I think I evolved one of my Teddy Ursas around the big community day into the new Ursaluna.
You can do that in the games, in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, but only on a full moon, which is great because I just have to remember when I put out my moon water for my little
your hippie juice,
something like that.
Yeah.
I like to take baths in moon water because I just feel
you take baths.
Yeah.
I thought you drank that.
I do both. Okay. I drink the bath water.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. And yeah, so Teddy Ursa, it has a bad shiny, but it's cool.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
And
I didn't get much. I think I got a Stuffle and a couple Santa Cruz. And
Yeah.
then I just got some things I already had, but
All right.
nothing special.
So back to Galarian Zigzagoon Community Day. Tell us why that was a great community day for you.
Okay, so this is when I had just finished the John Muir Trail, and we're going to be bringing in another little guest star, Miss Curtis. The fuck? Yeah, so he's a little shy.
Come on over here.
Come on over here. So we're going to talk about the John Muir Trail and
I was not a part of
Vegas.
this, so I will not say much. But
He was there when we all got there, and it was fun.
yeah, it was a jolly good time. But
Yeah.
It was a jolly time.
So, we're gonna run through how the John Muir Trail went. We didn't do the whole John Muir Trail. We'd say we did, but we didn't do the whole
And
thing.
but you didn't.
We did all the
We
passes.
we
Oh,
did
okay.
no we didn't do one pass, the first one I think. I think
I thought we did all the passes.
There was one before, but we did about 160 miles of the trail, and there's like a little over 200 in total, I think.
We did part of the PCT too.
Yeah, it takes place in California, like middle of California, like in the mountains, and it finishes like
Sierra Nevada.
kind of in the desert. Yeah, but it's a beautiful trail.
It was very cold and rainy, which is not something that happens often, but it was.
Yeah, everybody was calling it a monsoon because of like a monsoonal storm.
Yeah, that was, like-
because of how much it rained there.
And there was also forest fires in Yosemite right before this happened.
And those are the worst storms in like thousands of years. I heard, right?
Yeah, it
That was,
was.
yeah. You guys kind of got bad luck. But
And then also one of the state parks we went through, what was it? Death Valley, got washed out while while we were around there.
you guys probably did wash it out. Like,
Yeah, which is with
the
the
sole
swab.
contributors.
Because I got this wet ass bussy. Bussy boy.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah. So it was really fun. I had a good time.
It took us about 14 days to like on our 14th day we completed it.
Yes, and I think that I really feel very connected to the people I did it with. We did it with Curtis's father and then one of our uncles, and then I feel I'm
And
very
in
grateful that I was involved.
In case you were wondering, he's not that uncle, not the creepy, touchy one.
No,
He's a good uncle.
No, we love our uncles.
But Cohen is the creepy,
just
touchy.
He's a creepy
he's
co-
nephew.
Yeah,
Creepy, touchy Uncle Toad.
I am creepy Uncle Toad. Yeah.
That's what you tell the
not
kids
like
at the
pervy,
park. At the park, at least, you tell those kids.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Your name is Uncle Toad to them.
I actually do go to this park called the Rocket Park, and I like to like harass little
We all
kids.
have, we
and
all
then
have alter egos.
yeah, we all have alter
Well,
egos.
I only tagged along once.
I kind of
I've been
naturally
there
have
3
alter.
times.
Yeah.
Curtis is a regular.
I'm a regular. I go there to meet new kids every weekday.
I go there at like risky times, and times of need. Sometimes I have like really bad seasonal depression, and I'll like
So the little
and I'll
kids
just
help
like
you.
and I'll run around the park at night, and I'll just like pretend that, and especially when it's like snowing and cold, and I like cry to myself, and just
okay.
like yeah.
Okay.
But I also do that in the shower too. Well, I'll talk about that later. I'll take
Yeah,
I'll talk about-
these are future episodes.
Future
Maybe
episodes.
like ASMR seasonal depression edition.
Yes, but I like to do this thing where I pretend I'm in a movie like Blade Runner, and I'm just crying to myself like I just got like kicked like a puppy, and or like I like eating an orange in a shower.
What are you talking about?
It's
All right,
confusing.
let's move on. Talk about maybe, quite possibly, very probably the sexiest man on earth, Roman.
Oh, we had we met a few people on the JMT.
John Muir Trail.
John Muir Trail. And one of them, their name was Roman, and I have some PTSD from this because Roman was a scary dude. Let me tell you, he had an Illuminati hat, and he was weird as hell, and he kept on following us, and he
was
always
what?
tried to talk to us about American politics.
A German French Canadian.
He was a German French Canadian from Montreal, and he was annoying as hell. We met some other people. Logan, love you, Logan. Natalie and Kate, the actresses,
Love them.
love them. They were very cool, very
But
chill.
they
They were
were-
like the first people we met on the trail as well.
Yeah, and they were going at a much faster pace than us when we met them, and we ended up running back into them like 5 days later because they took a rest day. So then we ended up almost finishing the trail with them.
Yeah. And then they actually ended up finishing after us because they stopped for resupply like a day or two before the
They
end.
went way off.
Like a pack of wimps.
they went to a town to resupply like a day or two before they were gonna finish.
Yeah, that was Well, I
Stupid.
think that they
Kinda
might have been
stu-
doing some.
That's kind of stupid, if you ask me.
Yeah, I would agree. To be honest,
I was just trying to get
eat
done with
and
it.
then
Silly Billy.
just yeah, it was weird. But we finished, and I feel closer to everybody I did it with.
Especially Roman.
Especially Roman. I feel very connected to Roman,
Should we
whether I
tell
want
them
to or
about
not.
our like encounters with Roman, like our stories?
Yeah, so let's talk about. I'll let you go first, because
Okay.
yeah.
So
So
this is pornographic. No, I'm kidding.
Well, actually, a little bit.
actually, yeah. Okay, so the first time we met Roman, it was after a long day. We all had headaches. It was before one of the passes. Like, it was before the longest pass. We were going uphill all day. We set up camp. Me and Cullen get there first because my dad and my uncle are way behind. But me and Cullen get there first, and we set up our tent. And we're ready to lay down, ready to rest for the night. This dude, Roman, comes in. He sets his tent up like 10 feet away from us. Like, doesn't let us have any breathing space. We could hear him farting at night.
Yeah, it was so weird.
And then we all get to camp. We're all ready to like kind of crash because we had a really long day. And then Roman comes over with a cup of tea, like trying to talk to us.
Yeah, it was.
Seductively.
Yeah, it was really weird. He was like trying to brag to us. He was like, "I'm 7 years old."
Oh, I did 18 miles today. I woke up at 6 a.m. And then, what do you know? The next day we pass him. He woke up 2 hours earlier than us, and then at the end of the day we ended up passing him because it was storming really bad. And then we just kept passing him. We were
just going back and forth.
We kept running into him the rest of the trip.
And
True
this
love
all
is
kind
meant
of
to be.
this is like the climax, I'd say. We had also known these people called the speed demons. We didn't really know who they were, but the speed demons had been on our tail this whole time. And let me tell you,
Every time they passed us, they would be singing a weird song.
yeah, they were kind of weird. They'd dance a lot.
Can you give us a demonstration, Colin? What song?
I don't.
It was a song. It was
Just sing a song, any song.
It was storming at the top of a pass. We were going down, and they were like right behind us.
It was like the
walking down.
Golden Stairway or something.
Turn around.
No, and they were singing like a song, like a native folk song to try to like keep the bad juju like lightning away. From
powwow
them. 'Cause
type
They were cool. I actually
keep in mind we were at the top of a pass. We were at like highest elevation of the area,
yeah, it's a little weird.
and it was thunderstorming. So it wasn't a good situation, but it was still a little weird.
Yeah, so
then-
they were just kind of dancing around.
No, it was one morning we were all getting ready, and then I just come back from taking a dump in the woods, and then I'm walking down, and they're just standing next to the lake, right next to our tents, just dancing together to no music, just dancing.
Oh, and I was in the tent and I was like laughing my ass off, but like dry laughing. I was like, so they probably thought I was like jerking off in the tent or something. But yeah, it was great. And Roman. So before we had gotten here, there had been this eerie fog that had been following us throughout this range. And once we get to like the middle of the pass, because I believe this was at Cynthia Lake, right?
I don't know. I don't think it was Cynthia. It was might have started with the C, but I don't remember the exact name of it.
Anyways, it was like in the middle of a pass.
It's right before one of the passes.
Yeah, it was right before one of the passes. And yeah, it was really cold, and Roman had just been annoying us. And
This is a different tent site, by the way. Like 3 days later than the first time.
yeah. So, and we were just over Roman, and for some reason, he put his one-man tent in like the lowest spot, so it flooded, of course, and he gets out butt-ass naked because he doesn't want to get this.
Oh yeah, this is where
clothesline.
it gets steamy.
Yeah, and he's just walking around naked, like fixing his tent in the middle of the night, and then he tells everyone about it.
Oh,
So-
wait, you guys didn't see this.
No, we didn't see it, but he had been like really
Thank
going
God.
into detail about it. And
You don't
we
want
were,
anyone
like,
to lose their virginity on the trails.
I bet the speed demons did. They were there too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, me and Curtis shared a tent, so,
Enough said.
yeah, and yeah, it was great.
And we're nearing.
We're nearing like an hour,
40
so
yeah, this
I
is-
think we're gonna.
I don't know.
I honestly, I could talk for like 20 more minutes, but I really have to take a shit. So, I'm going to maybe come up with some extra points. We finished the John Muir Trail. It was
We
amazing.
don't have to go for an hour. You can just,
Yeah, we can just.
I mean, I feel like some of your episodes are going to be a 5-minute ASMR sessions.
Yeah,
like,
literally. Like, I don't really see me.
These are going to vary.
Yeah.
I would assume, knowing Cullen.
Yeah. I don't like doing everything. So I'm probably going to have to, like, tag some of these. This is just kind of a general one. And honestly, the last, like, 30 minutes, I don't know if anyone cares to listen. I know some people will definitely listen, but...
Not, I won't say definitely. It's the first episode, after all.
Quinn will listen.
Quinn,
listens to everything I
if you
put out.
Quinn, if you are here, I am madly in love with you.
Love Quinn. Love you.
Lovey-dovey.
Lovey-dovey. Lovey-dovey.
All right, wrap it up.
Okay, so yeah, Vegas was really fun, all that, and I said I was going to talk about Minecraft.
Oh, we have to talk about. We have a world/realm.
We have a realm.
It's been in existence since quarantine, right?
Yeah, since quarantine.
There's some rich history we can share on all the lore.
We'll do another video about that. I literally am about to shit my pants.
But yeah, big Minecraft fans.
Yeah, we're big, and we have a realm. It's been going on for like since early quarantine, and we've all been playing Minecraft since we were little. So that's another big nostalgic game for us. It kind of goes between that and Pokemon. So yeah. Okay, right. I think I'm going to be ending this. This has been Toad Talks. Toad Talkies. Toad Talks. And this has been episode 1. So I'm going to be ending this. Goodbye, lovely world.